Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation procession is about to enter the marquee. May I ask our guests to please rise and welcome the graduating class of 2022. Айымдар жана мырзалар, бүтүрүүчүлөр бул аянтчага келүүгө даяр турушат. Анда эмесе барыңыздарды ордуңуздардан туруп, биздин 2022 жылдын бүтүрүүчүлөрүн жылуу тосуп алууга чакырам. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to remain standing. Айымдар жана мырзалар, ордуңуздарда туруп туруңуздарды өтүнөм. To start today's graduation proceedings, may I request Dr. Shams Kasim Lakha, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the University of Central Asia, to please declare the convocation open. Бүгүнкү аземди расмий түрдө ачык деп жарыялоо үчүн Борбордук Азия университетинин камкорчулар кеңешинин төрагасы доктор Шамш Касим Лакханы чакырам.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I declare this convocation open for the class of 2022.
Thank you, Dr. Shams Kasim Lakha. Бар болуңуз, Dr. Shams Kasim Lakha. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthems of the founding states of the UCA and the Nasheed of the Ismaili Imamat. Айымдар жана мырзалар, азыр Борбордук Азия университетинин негиздеген 3 мамлекеттин жана Исмаилит имаматынын гимндери ойнолмокчу. Андыктан отурбай туруңуздарды өтүнөм. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated as we begin our program. Айымдар жана мырзалар, эми отура берсеңиздер болот. Программабызды баштайбыз. While we are celebrating this graduation in Naryn, our campus in Horok, Tajikistan, is also celebrating their graduation at the same time, in fact, at this very moment. Азыр биз Нарында бүтүрүү аземин өткөрүп жатабыз. Дал ушул мүнөттөрдө Тажикстандын Хорок шаарындагы кампусубузда бүтүрүү аземи өтүп жатат. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce our honored guests on the stage from left to right. Айындар жана мырзалар, андемесе төрүбүздө отурган ардактуу конокторубузду тааныштырууга уруксат этиңиздер. Солдон оңго карай. Dr. Almazbek Ahmataliyev, Rector of the Academy of Management under the President of the Kyrgyz Republic and our new trustee of the University of Central Asia, our congratulations on your appointment by the government of Kyrgyzstan. Кыргыз Республикасынын президентине караштуу Башкаруу Академиясынын ректору жана Борбордук Азия университетинин жаңы камкорчусу доктор Алмазбек Ахматалиев. Алмазбек мырза, Кыргыз өкмөтү дайындаган кызмат ордуңуз кут болсун. Dr. Shams Kasim Lakha, the chairman of the UCA's Board of Trustees. He was also the Agahan Development Network's representative to the Kyrgyz Republic from 2014 to March 2022. Борбордук Азия университетинин камкорчулар кеңешинин төрагасы доктор Шамш Касим Лакха. Ал 2014 жылдан 2022 жылга чейин Агахан өнүктүрүү уюмунун Кыргыз Республикасындагы дипломатиялык өкүлү болгон. Dr. Almazbek Beyshenaliyev, the Minister of Education and Science of the Kyrgyz Republic. Кыргыз Республикасынын билим берүү жана илим министри доктор Almazbek Beyshenaliyev. Dr. Andrew Petter, trustee of UCA and President Emeritus of Simon Fraser University in Vancouver, Canada. Борбордук Азия университетинин камкорчусу жана Канаданын Ванкувер шаарындагы Simon Fraser университетинин ардактуу президенти Эндрю Петтер. Dr. Maxim Khomikov, the Dean of the UCA School of Arts and Sciences. Борбордук Азия университетинин гуманитардык жана так илимдер мектебинин деканы доктор Максим Хомиков. May I now request the Rector of the University of Central Asia, Professor Sohail Naqvi, to welcome our guests and participants. Азыр көңүлүңүздөрдү Борбор Азия университетинин ректору профессор Sohail Naqvini конокторго жолдогон видео кайрылуусуна бурабыз.
Good morning. Chancellor of the University, His Highness the Aga Khan, patrons of the University, their excellencies, the presidents of the founding states of Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan, honorable ministers of education, honorable governors, chairman of the Board of Trustees, Shams Kasim Lakha, members of the Board of Trustees, deans, faculty and staff of the university, parents, supporters and distinguished guests, and dear graduates, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the second convocation ceremony of the University of Central Asia. Hard to believe that already a year has passed since the first batch of students from the School of Arts and Sciences graduated, as the hills surrounding our campuses resound with the sound of music from the convocation. And as spring leisurely transitions to summer, with a riot of colors across the campus and a hint of warmth in the breeze, the realization must surely be coming to you that it is time to fly the nest and soar across new horizons opening up. Dear graduates, you came to this institution when it was only a promise and a grand vision of His Highness of education and research to improve the quality of life of the people of these beautiful surroundings. Over the years, you succeeded in one academic challenge after another, and then each of you, as the grand finale of your education journey, undertook a project on a topic of your choice that reflected your passion. Contextualizing your knowledge and learning, you worked on, for example, quantifying risks of the naturally dammed lake Rivakul in Gorno-Badakhshan, the story of resettlement of Afghan refugees in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, smart digital libraries for remote rural communities, the role of gender in accessing finance by small and medium enterprises in Central Asia. Remaining true to the Chancellor's vision, you, the graduates, have strived to understand our communities and how we may chart a path for their development. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, dreams do come true at UCA. This has also been a year of conflict and loss. And through all of these setbacks, you have carried on. Life never progresses as planned. And your demonstrated ability to adapt will serve you well. The educational and research journey of the graduates in Khorog and Naryn has greatly benefited from work of the constituent institutes of the Graduate School of Development, conducting research on subjects ranging from climate change and natural disasters to life in Kyrgyzstan survey and cultural heritage of the Pamir. In the application domain, partnerships with the School of Professional and Continuing Education has brought innovation and entrepreneurship to our campuses, while also helping define new pathways for the preparatory year program. Curating this knowledge across multiple fields, guiding the students through their academic and personal journey on campus has been the faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences. The success of the graduates today is a vivid testimony to their brilliant efforts, so ably guided by Dean Khomyakov and Associate Deans Kuchak Shoev and Ashrafi, with the support of department chairs. Parallel to the academic journey that has brought each of the graduates here is their individual journey and struggles that have shaped them. Hidden behind this picture are the prayers, efforts, love, and endless support of their parents, family, and friends. Graduates, recognize that today has been made possible by all your loved ones. We also acknowledge the significant financial support of the Aga Khan Development Network and the guidance of UCA's Board of Trustees, who are the architects of this dream, realized in part today. This year saw the unveiling of the creative space in Naryn and the Geodynamics Laboratory in Khorog. Multiple young faculty members received scholarships to complete their PhD studies at our partner institutions. And in a novel experiment, communications and media students virtually became a part of multiple classes taught at the University of Auckland in New Zealand. Working with the world, we are clear that enhancement of student and faculty experience will drive our future. Experiences that cement learning, that ground us, that put life into perspective and forge the steel that defines us. So what are you, dear students, going to remember? Formulas, techniques, history dates, references, or something deeper? What we remember is linked to our experiences and our heart. You will remember that which touched your heart, evoked emotions of love, respect, gratitude, and perhaps sadness. You will remember that which engaged with your value system. The rest of the memories will evolve and be shaped with time and experience. At the School of Arts and Sciences, the curriculum, learning, and living experience has been designed to focus on that which is core, service to humanity, and will endure. UCA values, an integral part of your steel, is what you take forward. They will serve you well. And now, at the conclusion of my term as rector, it is time for you and me, dear graduates, to bid adieu with endless gratitude. It is now my distinct honor and pleasure to invite Dr. Shams Qasim Lakha, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the University of Central Asia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan, patrons of the university, Their Excellencies, President Rahman of Republic of Tajikistan, President Japarov of the Kyrgyz Republic, and President Tokayev of the Republic of Kazakhstan, the Honorable Minister of Education and Science of the Kyrgyz Republic, Almazbek Beshanaliyev, Honorable Governor of Khorog, Alisher Mirzanobotov, Honorable Governor of Naryn, Shabirkul Ashimbayev, members of the Board of Trustees, Rector Sohail Naqvi, Dean Maxim Khomiakov, the faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences, parents, family members, honored guests, and the stars of today's event, the graduates of the class of 2022. Assalamu alaikum. Some of you are aware that this convocation is being held simultaneously in Naryn and Korog at the same time. The rector was speaking in Korog live, and we had his recording over here. And my speech here is live, and it will be transmitted by recording over there because internet access is not easy in Korog. Otherwise, it would have been totally interactive. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only the second graduation in the very young life of this university. However, it is very gratifying that already many of the class of 2021 and a quarter of this graduating class have made a mark for themselves and the university by gaining admission to graduate studies at reputable universities in Central Asia, in Southeast Asia, in Russia, in Europe, and North America. Several have received full scholarships for their studies in graduate programs. Many more have secured interesting jobs, while some are rightfully reflecting on what they should be doing next in their career, which is, I think, you should take your time to think as well. Don't be worked up that you don't have a job, or you are well trained, you will find the right place for yourself. These achievements are impressive, but they look even more striking when seen in the context of the unexpected challenges that we faced due to the COVID-19, and which was exacerbated by disturbances in the region and beyond, which the graduates and the faculty had to contend with. Of course, technology helped, but we also learned again that where technology reaches its limits, human ingenuity, determination, and perseverance take over. As we celebrate the success of UCA students, this is a befitting occasion to acknowledge the central role of the faculty of this university. They have worked closely with the students under the leadership of the rector, Professor Sohail Naqvi, the support from senior management of UCA, and the dedication of the dean and the associate deans. Please join me, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Trustees in conveying our deep gratitude for this exemplary and inspiring team effort of the faculty. This is also a day of thanksgiving to the parents who have made immense sacrifices for your education and have instilled in you high values that will take you to another level in your life. We ought to acknowledge our parents very warmly as well. Many are here, and I'm sure some are also listening to the talk elsewhere, and very soon this whole thing will be put on YouTube, and your families will be able to see everything within 48 hours. Universities are particularly complex institutions. Those which are responsive to their multiple stakeholders over changing times and make policy decisions with a long-term horizon, those are the ones which remain relevant, survive, and thrive over centuries. In this context, UCA's trajectory is guided by the vision and support of the Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan, and the presidents of Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Kazakhstan, as well as the wisdom of the Board of Trustees, which they bring to far-sighted policy making. Dear graduates, 62 years ago, I was sitting where you are sitting when I went for my degree as an MBA. Like you, I was also very excited. And I wanted to apply my education towards the future, towards my future success. Of course, there was no dearth of good advice from everywhere on how I should make a success of my life. Having gone through multiple careers in my life, in business, in higher education, in government service, as a minister of government, allow me to share an important thought for the day, and this is the only thought I'm going to leave with you. Most people are convinced that the main ingredients for success are the quality of education you receive and the technical skills of your chosen discipline. I'm sure if I ask you to raise your hand, everybody will say, yes, that's the reason. Well, I'd like to offer a different perspective. A good grounding in your professional skills is certainly very important, and universities provide this, no doubt. But there's plenty of evidence that only 20% of your success, only 20% of your success will be directly determined by your professional education. You have worked very hard to attain a high grade point average, right? But don't be disappointed that the only times you will be asked about your GPA is when you apply for your first job or you apply for graduate school. After that, nobody is going to ask you, what was your grade point average? They will ask you, where did you go to university? Remember my words. So what does this other 80% of success depend on? It is people skills, or which is often known as soft skills. It is well known that as you move up the ladder in your career, even more important than technical skills and knowledge are the soft skills. Ultimately, your success will depend on your leadership abilities, your personality traits, your behaviors, your attitude, and interpersonal skills. How you relate to your co-workers so that they willingly offer cooperation. How, as a manager, you inspire your staff to perform at their full capacity, even without having to tell them to do so. How your peers seek you out because of the maturity and clarity of your thinking. These will provide the greatest impetus to your success. At UCA, our classes are small because our objective is quality of education, not quantity of education. Your education was designed to not only learn from what was taught in the classroom, but to enable you to learn by absorbing the environment in which you studied and the residential experience. The education you have received was designed to instill in you a pluralistic mindset, to help unify cultures and nationalities, prepare you for responsible citizenship, and to think critically. In short, you have been provided resources to help you become leaders in whatever is your chosen career. So, dear graduates, I urge you to continuously work towards improving these soft skills. That's my only message for today. Inshallah, it will lead you to a deeper understanding of human nature. It will set you apart as a leader in your chosen career, who can make a difference where it matters. While the Board of Trustees wish you every success, we shall closely follow your progress and achievements. I assure you we will very closely follow. Your successes are UCA's successes, and we hope that as lifelong learners, you will stay connected with your alma mater. Visit us often to share your experiences and share them with new students and give them an advantage and an inspiration in life. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great pleasure to invite Princess Zahra Aga Khan to address this convocation by video. She has been a source of inspiration to us all, and it is indeed very gracious of her to address us today on behalf of the Chancellor of the University. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, the Governor of Gabao, Alisha Mizonabotov. Your Excellency, Governor of Naryn, Sabirkul Ashimbaev. Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Shams Kasim Laka, and members of the Board. Rector Sohail Naqvi, Dean Maxim Komyakov, and the faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences. Generous donors and friends of UCA around the world, parents and family members, distinguished guests, and dear graduates of the class of 2022. On behalf of the Chancellor, His Highness the Aga Khan, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all in Korog, Naryn, and around the world to the graduation of the class of 2022. Before I address the graduates, who are soon going to join the ranks of the distinguished alumni of UCA, may I take this opportunity to highlight some extraordinary achievements of UCA that are likely to have a significant impact on the socio-economic development of Central Asia. As you know, last year we celebrated the historic first convocation of UCA, and I cannot help admiring the giant strides this young University of Central Asia has taken in its short but immensely productive life. First, I would like to acknowledge, on behalf of the Chancellor, the support and encouragement UCA has received from the governments of Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan. The several collaborative agreements UCA has signed with the various ministries are making a valuable contribution towards helping to promote and achieve national development agendas through public-private partnerships. These range from urban resilience programs in Korog and Naryn, with generous support from the Swiss government and support of the AKDN agencies, to regional master plans to attract investments, promote digitization in the creation of smart cities, and explore the potential for tourism in the region. UCA defines itself as a development university focused on mountain societies. Its School of Arts and Sciences, which began classes just 6 years ago, is already considered among the premier liberal arts schools in the Central Asia region, with a unique focus on the needs and challenges of mountain communities, in the heart of which its campuses are located. UCA's School of Professional and Continuing Education, SPCE, last year celebrated 15 years since its founding. It has graduated over 200,000 course participants from its 17 learning centers, of which 6 are in Afghanistan. Its vocational education and entrepreneurship programs have established an impressive record of enhancing occupational mobility and job creation through business startups. SPCE's popular short-cycle courses are helping to upgrade technical skills and expand job opportunities, thereby providing a much-needed boost to enhancing the quality of life and harmony in rural communities. Encouraged by this success, the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees support the expansion of SPCA programs. Climate change is a global problem, but solutions and adaptation measures have to be locally defined and implemented. The reason that UCA teaches earth and environmental sciences is that climate change will affect Central Asia, as it will the rest of the planet. This sad reality will have several outcomes for the students of UCA. First of all, it will affect your daily lives and your families. It will force changes to the way you grow and distribute food, to your approach to water resources, and to the way you will build houses in the future. It will also create a raft of new jobs and careers that will be essential in the decades to come. Not only will this area, like others, require technicians and engineers who are capable of adapting daily life to a new and different reality, but it will also force changes to architecture, transport, forestry management, water conservation, livestock management, trade, and effectively all areas of daily life. Most importantly, you, the students of today, will be the scientists of tomorrow, those who can model and predict natural disasters, as well as predict future changes in the climate and the effect that it will have on humans in the next 100 years or more. These scientists will be greatly in demand in various different careers, from biology, geology, and geography to physics and chemistry, because all these fields will evolve with climate change, and career options will be varied and crucially important, unfortunately, sooner than we think. Among the Graduate Schools of Development's many research accomplishments is the early success in finding drought-resistant varieties of crops and sharing various remediation efforts with local communities. In addition, the university is engaging civil society organizations, community associations, and working with women's organizations in rural areas to find and implement sustainable solutions. Today, globally, there is a greater understanding of the potential for innovation in rural communities and how digital technologies can help farmers shift from input-intensive agriculture to knowledge-intensive agriculture. UCA is making a singular contribution in this endeavour by pushing the frontiers of knowledge and relevant research. Let me now turn to the graduates of the class of 2022, for whom I bring congratulations and good wishes from the Chancellor. Throughout your tenure at UCA, he has been following your progress with great interest, and today is the culmination of your achievements, of which we are all so proud. Despite the challenges and disruptions posed by COVID, you adapted to online learning and made up for lost time so that you could graduate on schedule. Kudos to all of you, and to the faculty and staff from us trustees. The faculty of the School of Arts and Sciences also played a significant role and were fully invested in ensuring that you graduated with the skills to enable you to pursue graduate education or to enter the job market with ease. The success of the first batch of graduates last year in achieving these objectives is evidence of the faculty's determination and dedication to your education. They deserve our heartfelt congratulations. It is the Chancellor's hope that the graduates of the School of Arts and Sciences will not only find employment opportunities in the region, but also that the graduates will themselves create employment opportunities and successful businesses to invigorate the economy of the entire region. Building an active and successful economic environment will improve the lives of all communities and add to social stability and well-being for all. On behalf of the Chancellor, I would like to express our thanks and admiration to Sohail Naqvi for the 4 years that he has spent at UCA as Rector and for all his accomplishments in that time. Dr. Naqvi has contributed to UCA in many ways, improving the experiences of students and faculty alike. We wish Dr. Naqvi every success in his future endeavours, and I would like to thank him again on behalf of the Chancellor for his many contributions to UCA. The generosity of donors has made it possible for you to access an internationally benchmarked quality of education. To them, we all owe a deep debt of gratitude. Their continued support will be pivotal to ensuring a strong financial foundation for UCA to sustain itself in the decades ahead. As you continue your professional journey, our hopes and aspirations go with you. Ultimately, UCA's success will be measured by the success of its graduates. No effort has been spared to provide you with the necessary knowledge and skills to enable you to thrive in a rapidly changing world. And it is our dearest hope that you will underpin your professional growth with the values of pluralism, responsible citizenship, and ethical leadership. Graduates, as you enter the next phase of your lives, UCA eagerly looks forward to celebrating in your success. We hope that your alma mater will always have a special place in your heart, and that you will stay connected to UCA as a lifelong learner and enthusiastic ambassador. Congratulations to all of you again on behalf of the Chancellor, and thank you.
Thank you, Princess Zahra Aga Khan, for that inspiring and heartwarming address on behalf of the Chancellor of UCA, His Highness the Aga Khan. Kanışa Zahra Aga Khan, sizge Борбордук Азия университетинин канцлери улуу урматтуу Ага Хандын атынан сүйлөгөн таасирдүү жана жүрөк жылыткан сөздөрүңүз үчүн терең ыраазычылык билдиребиз. May I now request the Minister of Education and Science of the Kyrgyz Republic, Dr. Almazbek Beyshanaliyev, to address the convocation. Andemese söz Kırgız Respublikasının Bilim Berүү жана Илим Министри Dr. Almazbek Beyshanaliyev'de.
Урматтуу Роза Исаковна, урматтуу салтанаттуу жыйындын катышуучулары, кымбаттуу бүтүрүүчүлөр, Кыргыз Республикасынын Министрлер Кабинетинин атынан, Билим берүү жана Илим Министрлигинин атынан жана жеке өзүмдүн атынан сиздерге келечекте ак жол кааламакчымын. Ошону менен бирге мындан кийинки сапарыңыздар байсалдуу жана жигердүү болушуна чын жүрөктөн тилектешмин. Азыр уруксат этсеңиздер, мен англис тилинде өз кайрылуумду жазып койсом. On behalf of the government of the Kyrgyz Republic, I bring greetings to His Highness the Aga Khan, Chancellor of the University of Central Asia, Princess Zahra Aga Khan, Dr. Shams Qasim Lakha, Rector Professor Sohail Nakfi, trustees, faculty graduates and their families, and distinguished guests. On behalf of the Minister of Education and Science of the Kyrgyz Republic, please allow me to congratulate the graduates of the University of Central Asia on the successful completion of their academic pursuits. The Ministry highly appreciates the work of the University of Central Asia, and I am honored to attend the second convocation ceremony of the UCA and Integrated Regional Center of Higher Education established by Charter in 2000s. UCA is a research and development university dedicated to improving the quality of life those who live in the mountainous regions of the country. The campus in Naryn is committed to contributing to Kyrgyzstan's development by offering modern education and research programs that produce knowledgeable, skilled, and creative graduates. It's not surprising that gaining admission to the University of Central Asia is in high demand. Its graduates are already proving to be highly skilled and competent and appreciated by renowned universities around the world, as well as by employers where they are gainfully employed. The most important component of a university is its faculty, and it's impressive to see the high quality of faculty at UCA from Kyrgyzstan, from Central Asia region, and abroad. They are providing high quality and relevant education, harmoniously combining the experience of partner universities to address the needs and challenges of mountain communities. As we all know, the Kyrgyz Republic today is on its way to adapting to new conditions of life in the economic and social spheres. The system of domestic education in the context of adaptation will play a critical role because it's human capital and its flexibility that will determine the ability and capacity of the country to successfully develop and adapt to changing circumstances in the future. Education and science are the engine of economic advancement, and our country is directing all efforts to improve the level of education of the population. The education development program in the Kyrgyz Republic for 2021 and 2040 will allow people to unlock their intellectual, creative, and emotional potential and provide conditions for healthy lifestyles and well-being of students and equal educational opportunities for all citizens, regardless of geography, gender, religion, health, financial status, and other such factors. In this endeavor, private philanthropy can play a significant role in supporting talented students, and I look forward to donors playing a more active role in improving education. In Kyrgyzstan, the goal of the education system by upcoming future is to develop a creative and healthy citizen that's free to adapt and capable of changing with a fluid socio-economical environment by integrating resources and capabilities of the state and society, as well as modernizing the management system. I'm confident that UCA graduates will make a significant contribution to the development of not only Kyrgyzstan, but also of the entire region and beyond. Dear graduates, today a new page of life opens for you. Most of the success of your lives are the results of the values taught by your parents and the fruits of education and dedication of your teachers and faculty. From now on, much will depend on the choice you make. Your education has prepared you to excel in any field of your choice, but it will require sound judgment and hard work. We are relying on you as builders of tomorrow and future leaders of whatever sphere you choose. I sincerely wish you happiness and success in both your professional and personal lives. Most importantly, do not be afraid of anything. Walk boldly through life. Always set high goals and achieve them with determination. Congratulations and thank you. Medal. If I may, also we have a medal of our collaboration to Dr. Shams Qasimlaka. I would like to present our medal on the occasion of this ceremony. So please.
Thank you very much, Dr. Almazbek Beyshenaliyev. Бар болыңыз, Dr. Almazbek Beyshenaliyev. Ladies and gentlemen, the governor of Naryn Oblast, Mr. Sabirqul Ashimbayev, has sent a video message of congratulations and good wishes, which is being shared with you. Айындар жана мырзалар, Кыргыз Республикасынын президентинин Нарын облусундагы атайын ыйгарымдуу өкүлү Ашимбаев Сабыркул мырза куттуктоо сөзүн видео аркылуу жолдогон экен. Көңүл буруңуздар.
Саламатсыздарбы, урматтуу Борбордук Азия университетинин бүтүрүүчүлөрүнө арналган салтанаттуу адемдин меймандары, окуу жайдын бүтүрүүчүлөрү жана профессордук окутуучулук жамааты, сиздерди Борбордук Азия университетинин бүтүрүүчүлөрүнүн салтанаттуу иш-чарасы менен чын жүрөгүмдөн куттуктайм. Алгач бүтүрүү кеченин ардактуу меймандары, университеттин ректору, улуу даражалуу ага ханга, Борбордук Азия университетинин камкорчулар кеңешинин төрагасы доктор урматтуу Шамши Касим Лака мырзага, Борбордук Азия университетинин камкорчусу урматтуу ханышайым Захра ага ханга, Борбордук Азия университетинин ректору доктор профессор урматтуу Сохайл Накпи мырзага, окуу жайдын табигый жана так билимдер факультетинин деканы профессор урматтуу Максим Борисович Хамяков мырзага, камкорчулар кеңешинин жалпы мүчөлөрүнө, ошондой эле Кыргыз Республикасынын билим берүү министри Алмазбек Бейшеналиевичке Нарын облусунун элинин жана өзүмдүн атымдан ысык салам жолдойм. Борбордук Азия университетинин ачылышы менен Нарын шаарында эл аралык үлгүлөдөгү билим жана маданият очогуна пайда болуп, Нарын облусунун социалдык, экономикалык, стратегиялык жана инфраструктуралык өнүгүүсүнө жакшы мүмкүнчүлүктөр түзүлгөндүгүн баса белгилеп кетким келет. Биз улуу даражалуу ага ханга дүйнөлүк деңгээлдеги Борбордук Азия университетин куруу үчүн, дал ушул Нарын жергесинде тандап алган үчүн дагы bir ире терең ыраазычылык билдиребиз. Окуу жайдын ачылышы биринчиден облусубуздун жаштарынын дүйнөлүк стандартта сапаттуу билим алуусуна ыңгайлуу шарт түзсө, экинчиден окуу жайдын ачылышынын аркасында облусубуздун экономикалык абалын жакшыртууга мүмкүнчүлүктөр ачылып олтурат. Борбордук Азия университети өнөктөш катары Нарын шаарын жана Нарын облусун өнүктүрүүгө багытталган бир катар инвестициялык долбоорлорду ишке ашырууга жетишти. Алардын негизгилери катары Агахан өнүктүрүү фондунун материалдык колдоосу менен Нарын шаарынын башкы планы иштелип чыкканын, акылдуу шаар долбоору ишке аша баштаганын, туризм тармагын өнүктүрүү максатында видеороликтер тартылганын, ошондой эле Борбордук Азия университети аркылуу Швейцариядан Нарын шаарын туруктуу өнүктүрүү үчүн ири суммадагы грант келип жатканын белгилесек болот. Мындан башка да бир нече социалдык инфраструктуралык долбоорлор ишке ашып, шаарыбызга салымын кошкону белгилүү. Ал эми Борбордук Азия университетинин Нарындагы кампусу быйыл экинчи жолу бүтүрүүчүлөрүн узатып жатканы бизди кубандырат. Окуу жайда 171 студент билим алса, алардын ичинде 72 студент Кыргызстандан, 21 студент Нарын облусунун аймактарынан билим алышууда. Быйылкы бүтүрүүчүлөрүбүздүн саны 33 болсо, алардын 11-и кыргызстандыктар. Окуу жайды аяктап жаткан студенттерибиз албетте дүйнөлүк атаандаштыктын деңгээлинде татыктуу, мыкты билим алышты деп ишенем. Окуу жайдын бүтүрүүчүлөрүнө ден соолук, узун өмүр, кең келечек каалайм. Ар бир бүтүрүүчүбүз алган билимин жашоосунда туура пайдаланып, мыкты адис, мыкты инсан, мыкты адам болуусуна чын жүрөгүмдөн тилектешмин. Бүтүрүүчүлөрүбүз өздөрүнүн алган билими менен Борбордук Азиянын, анын ичинде Кыргызстандын өнүгүүсүнө салым кошот деген терең ишеничтемин. Ал эми Борбордук Азия университети менен өнөктөш мамилебиз мындан ары да бекемделип, келечекте дагы көптөгөн долбоорлорду ишке ашырарыбызга, Нарын шаарын билимдин, маданияттын чыныгы очогу кылаарыбызга үмүтүм зор. Көңүл бурганыңыздар үчүн чоң рахмат.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sabırkul Ashimbayev, for your address. Бар болуңуз, Sabırkul Murza. Жылуу каалоо тилектериңизге чоң рахмат. At university convocations, valedictorians are chosen for their extraordinary academic and extracurricular activities. The valedictorian at this year UCA's convocation is Sumayno Shakarbekova from Tajikistan, who majored in communications and media from the Naryn campus. On behalf of the class of 2022, I congratulate Sumayno and request her to address the convocation. Адатта университеттердин бүтүрүү аземинде окуудагы жана окуудан тышкары иш-чаралардагы мыкты жетишкендиктери үчүн валедикторияндар, башкача айтканда эң мыктылар тандалат. Борбор Азия университетинин бул жылкы бүтүрүү аземинин валедикторияны эң мыктысы Нарын кампусунан коммуникация жана медиа факультетинин бүтүрүүчүсү тажикистандык Сумайно Шакарбекова болуп саналат. 2022 жылкы бүтүрүүчүлөрдүн атынан Сумайнону чын жүрөктөн куттуктайм жана сөзгө чакырам.
His Highness the Aga Khan, Chancellor, Chairman Dr. Shams Qasim Lakha, and members of the Board of Trustees, Professor Sohel Naqvi, Dr. Maxim Khamikov, government representatives, members of the Aga Khan Development Network, UCA faculty, staff, parents, friends, and fellow students. My name is Sumayno Shakarbekova, and I am extremely humbled to be the valedictorian of the class of 2022. First and foremost, I want to congratulate the class of 2022 for successfully finishing this chapter of our lives despite all the difficulties we faced during the pandemic. We made it. Congratulations. I want to begin my speech with the story of my journey at the University of Central Asia. I come from the roof of the world, the Pamir Mountains in Tajikistan, a place abundant in natural beauties and unique traditions, where people are known to be kind, loving, and hospitable. I grew up in a remote district of Ishkashim. I remember when I was in 11th grade, one of our teachers at the school made a presentation about UCA, highlighting its world-class education, qualified faculty, students from diverse backgrounds, and luxurious dormitories. It all was quite fascinating. However, at the end of the presentation, he said, "The probability of students from our school admitted to UCA is very low." Although the presentation excited me, this last sentence left me in self-doubt. I started questioning whether I would be able to compete with students coming from big cities and fancy schools. I am sure I was not alone in that overwhelming doubt. And perhaps thousands of students like me from rural, isolated regions also believe that a place like UCA is not for us. With an uncertain heart, I drove 110 kilometers from Ishkashim to Khorog in April 2017 to take UCA's admission test. Many of my neighbors, teachers, and even friends told me I would be wasting my time. Nonetheless, I took this ambitious adventure, and today, after 5 years, I can proudly stand on this stage and say, your dreams can be achievable if you believe in yourself. Thank you. I owe this new page in my life to the people who also believed in me. My late grandfather, who would have been proud of me today, my parents, and my math and English teachers at school. The journey started. The welcome we received from Eric Krause, the former manager of student affairs, our student life team, and the class of 2021 was heartwarming. However, the life awaiting us was not meant to be smooth and easy. Graduating from a school where the medium of instruction was Tajik, I wasn't able to fully understand my instructors at the beginning. I was even scared to share my room. Adjusting to the campus life with all its fantasies and imponderables was clearly a challenge. But the love, kindness, and care we received made it easy to settle into university life and forget the homesickness. The reason I'm sharing my story today is to illustrate that I am not the only one who truly feels elated and successful today. We have all come a long way to celebrate this day. We have made resolute efforts all along to chase the light at the end of the tunnel. Though we have worked hard, really hard, we should not forget that our success lies greatly with the support from the people around us. Therefore, I would like to thank you to everyone who has contributed to making this life-changing experience possible. First of all, I would like to extend special gratitude to His Highness the Aga Khan, the Chancellor of the University of Central Asia, and the Board of Trustees, for their remarkable vision and support for a university dedicated to mountain communities in Central Asia. It is due to your vision that we found access to such a superior quality of higher education. I would like to extend I would like to extend my deepest appreciation to the members of the faculty for their dedication to teaching and mentorship, helping us gain and master valuable skills and knowledge. Thank you for pushing us to greater academic heights, even at the times when we lack the motivation to move or work further. I would like to thank the senior management, administration, operations teams, and all other UCA staff to whom the school owes much for its smooth and safe operation. The Students' Life team, for working relentlessly, supporting us under any circumstances, and making life on campus much exciting and engaging. Thank you. And most importantly, I would like to thank every single parent for always being by our sides, supporting our decisions and helping us to reach our goals. And last but not least, let me thank all friends and course mates for picking up the slack when nothing was going well. Each of us has had our own unique experience at UCA, a combination of good and bad times. Those of last-minute preparation for the exams, or coming together to help each other to finish assignments, or being late to classes, although it takes only 5 minutes to walk from doors to the academic block, or coming to morning classes in pajamas and slippers, or enjoying trips in the beautiful landscapes around campuses, and most importantly, developing new and stronger friendships which will definitely last forever. UCA is not only our university, but it is also our second home. We have not only succeeded academically at UCA, but found an opportunity to realize our dreams by growing and preparing for our professional lives. Today, at this graduation ceremony, where a significant chapter in our lives come to an end, I am sure many of us may feel anxious and fearful for the life after the university, the life out of the yellow spaceship. But it is my deep belief that each of us graduating today has a great potential and capability of becoming an inspiration for seeking change in oneself and the world through education. When leaving the campus today, be proud of yourself and your achievements. With hearts filled with hope, look forward to a bright future. But do not forget that learning does not end here. It is a lifelong journey on which UCA has left its undeniably major mark. I want to close my speech with an inspirational quote by Frederick Robertson, who once said, "Instructions end in the classrooms, but education ends only with life." Congratulations, the class of 2022.
Convocation is a unique day for our graduates, but it is also a day of celebration for the faculty and staff who guide and nurture learning and values at this institution. We are deeply grateful to you all. Бүтүрүү аземи биздин бүтүрүүчүлөр үчүн өзгөчө күн. Бирок бул күн студенттерге билим берип, аларга университеттин баалуулуктарын сиңирген профессорлор, окутуучулар жана кызматкерлер үчүн да чоң майрам. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the part the students have been waiting for with much anticipation. The presentation of degree recognizing their hard work, dedication, and achievements. Айымдар жана мырзалар, азыр студенттер чыдамсыздык менен күтүп жаткан бөлүккө келип калдык. Диплом тапшыруу менен бирге студенттердин талыкпаган эмгегин жана жетишкендиктерин баса белгилеп кетүү зарыл. We now begin the degree presentations, starting with graduates receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree in Communications and Media. Students are requested to line up at the designated location near the stage. Алгач коммуникация жана медиа тармагында бакалавр даражасына ээ болгон бүтүрүүчүлөрүбүздөргө дипломдорун тапшырабыз. Урматтуу бүтүрүүчүлөр, сахнага жакыныраак келип тизилип турсаңыздар. Аниса Алиназарова, Таджикистан. Роза Аманбекова, Kyrgyzstan, magna cum laude, state diploma with honors, mamleketlik артыкчылык диплому. Айжамал Бигазиева, Kyrgyzstan. Давлат Султан Булбулова, Таджикистан. Айгерим Жанбаева, Kyrgyzstan. Айгерим Ильясова, Kyrgyzstan. Зарастин Холбаш, Таджикистан. Манижа Муратбекова, Таджикистан. Magna cum laude, state diploma with honors. Mamleketlik артыкчылык диплому. Айша Нугманова, Казахстан. Шахноза Рикамова, Таджикистан. Назира Саметаева, Казахстан. Cum laude. Шарофат Шафиева, Таджикистан. Мубашир Али Шах Артас, Пакистан. Сумайно Шакарбекова, Таджикистан. Summa cum laude, state diploma with honors. Mamleketlik артыкчылык диплому. Yıldız Sultangaziyeva, Kyrgyzstan. Kanışay Tolomusheva, Kyrgyzstan. And now the presentation of degrees for graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Students are requested to line up at the designated location near the stage. Эми компьютердик илим тармагында бакалавр даражасына ээ болгон бүтүрүүчүлөрүбүзгө дипломдорун тапшырабыз. Урматтуу бүтүрүүчүлөр, сахнага жакыныраак келип тизилип турсаңыздар. Кишвар Авзунов, Таджикистан. Атик Ахмед, Пакистан, cum laude. Nouman Ali, Pakistan. Arir Alana, Pakistan, cum laude. Mehmood Yar Bey, Pakistan. Atay Cholponkulov, Kyrgyzstan. Eldiyar Junusov, Kyrgyzstan. Oraz Giyoyev, Tajikistan. Jawad Haider, Pakistan, cum laude. Ismatullo Muhamedjanov, Tajikistan. Yelena Nam, Kyrgyzstan. Yasir Nawaz, Pakistan. Valeria Nikiforova, Kazakhstan, magna cum laude, state diploma with honors, mamleketlik артыкчылык diplomu. Tilek Doktorov, Kyrgyzstan. Sarvinos Toshpulotova, Tajikistan, magna cum laude. Aktan Tursunbayev, Kyrgyzstan, cum laude. We have 2 students completing requirements for award of Bachelor of Arts in Economics, who are currently in Naryn. Naryn кампусунда экономика тармагында бакалавр даражасына ээ болгон 2 студентибиз бар. Бутабек Бутабеков, Таджикистан. Ayday Maqsadbekova, Kyrgyzstan, summa cum laude, state diploma with honors, mamleketlik артыкчылык diplomu. May I now request the Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Maxim Khomyakov, to convey the vote of thanks. Гуманитардык жана так илимдери мектебинин деканы доктор Максим Хомяковду ыраазычылык сөз айтууга чакырам.
It gives me a great pleasure to join our distinguished guests here on stage and convey our heartiest congratulations to all the graduates and their families assembled here today. We also extend our deepest gratitude to the faculty, staff, partners, donors, and volunteers. Это большая честь для меня сегодня находиться здесь, на этой сцене, вместе с нашими уважаемыми гостями. Позвольте сердечно поздравить всех выпускников и их семьи, которые собрались здесь сегодня, также выразить нашу глубочайшую благодарность преподавателям, сотрудникам, партнерам, донорам и волонтерам. I will try next time to say it in Kyrgyz. It's now my great honor to request the chairman of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Shamsh Kasimlakha, to declare this convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I declare this convocation closed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Kasimlakha, and thank you to all who have participated in today's ceremony. Доктор Шамш Касимлакха жана бүгүнкү салтанаттуу аземдин катышуучулары, баарыңыздарга чоң рахмат. This brings us to the close of today's program. All that remains for me is to thank you all for being with us on this special and memorable day. Congratulations once again to all the graduates of the University of Central Asia, class of 2022. Ушуну менен бүгүнкү программабыз соңуна чыкты. Бул өзгөчө эстен кеткис күнү биз менен бирге болгонуңуздар үчүн ыраазычылык билдиребиз. Дагы бир жолу Борбордук Азия университетинин 2022 жылкы бүтүрүүчүлөрүн чын дилибизден куттуктайбыз. Please join us for lunch in the dining hall, where you would have an opportunity to chat with our graduates, faculty, and staff. Thank you once again. Азыр барыңыздарга ашканага түшкү тамакка чакырабыз. Ал жерде биздин бүтүрүүчүлөр, мугалимдер жана кызматкерлерибиз менен баарлашууга мүмкүндүк болот. Дагы бир жолу чоң рахмат.